Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Toxicity and welcome back to another episode of our NBA 2K rebuilds. In today's video, you guys, we are going to be rebuilding a year of the Detroit Pistons. We're not going to do a whole 3 years. I just want to see how a year with Tim Hardaway Jr. on their team is going to go. Now, obviously, the Pistons are in an interesting spot. I don't think they're going to make the play-ins next year, but we're going to try and enhance them a little bit and try and push them to make the playoffs. Now, they obviously have Jalen Duren, Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Asar Thompson, James Wiseman, Isaiah Stewart, Ron Holland is here now, Hardaway is here obviously, and Bobby Clintman as well. So they have such a nice team. This team is definitely going to develop into something, you know, they're not going to get, what was it, 22 wins or 22 losses in a row. They're not going to have that happen again, I don't think. And, you know, this is one of the teams that I'm really excited to probably do a future rebuild once the, you know, free agency and trade deadline is complete. I will come back and revisit the Detroit Pistons for your Detroit Pistons fans. I also want to do a Wizards rebuild as well because I feel like the Wizards are in an amazing spot. I want to do an Atlanta rebuild. I need to still do a Knicks rebuild. Today in Australia is the 1st of July. We just have the news of Paul George moving. This save I'm using is Crushable Save at the moment. He doesn't, unfortunately, have that in this one yet, but I am going to hopefully do a 76ers rebuild as well. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of these videos that you're going to see. You know, over the weekend, you saw the last 2 elimination rebuilds I did before the deadlines, before the draft, all that craziness. So hopefully you guys enjoyed them. And there was also a Pelicans rebuild last week as well. So we're going to go absolutely crazy with this rebuild. We're going to be, you know, throwing some crazy trades around and hopefully making this team a playoff contender. So let's go and make our first move. The thing is we can actually sign LeBron James. Like this is possible. I don't think he will sign here, and I don't think we should waste a thing on him. This is mostly about Tim Hardaway Jr. as well. Tim Hardaway is going to be our 6th man, so we can't go too crazy. Now, Hardenstein would be a nice backup center to Duren, so let's maybe offer him a little bit of a contract. I think he's going to go make his way over to OKC in this, like, in the offseason. Once these trades probably go through and once these free agency moves are made, I think he will fall there. I think we could possibly pick up someone else here. Sadiq Bey could be good off the bench. Derrick Jones Jr. could be good off the bench too. Like some of these guys could be quite nice. Let's just see if we can bring in Derrick Jones Jr. just as, you know, a guy off the bench. Let's see if we can offer him $9 million over 3 seasons. So we are going to get both Hardenstein and Derrick Jones Jr., which is amazing. Fontecchio, we'll see if we can give him the qualifying offer, but then we'll decline all these offers. So we'll see if we actually land those guys. That would be nice. And okay, Fontecchio might go to the Kings. We'll match him, sure, just a bit of depth at the bench. So we sign those guys, which is great. Who is still here in free agency? Let's move through a little bit. Kelly Oubre could be nice. Gary Trent Jr. is here. Precious Achiuwa is here. Remember, this is like a 1-year rebuild, so we kind of have to kind of go big or go home. We could have signed Wiseman, but I went Hardenstein instead. Sure, we'll just send Oubre a contract. I don't think we're gonna really use him. But if he accepts maybe 11 mil, this is not what the Detroit Pistons should do at all. Trust me. They should not. Okay, so the Kings managed to get a signing. Okay, nice. We'll just sign Gary Trent. I like Gary Trent quite a bit. He's one of those guys that, you know, he's 25, but he seems like he's been in the league forever. So we're gonna get Gary Trent. Amazing. And is there anyone else we can quickly sign here? For maybe a bit cheaper. I don't think so. We'll sign Monte Morris to a contract too, may as well. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be the new look Pistons. Amazing. Let's move into player progression. Now, obviously, Cade signed a massive extension. So congratulations to Cade. He's getting paid. So this team looks okay. Not amazing. You know, not the best thing ever. Obviously, this is mostly about Hardaway, and Hardaway's dropped. He's regressed. Okay, We're gonna have to figure this out a little bit, I think. It's gonna be interesting to see what we do. This is a 1-year Detroit Pistons rebuild, so maybe we do some trades at the deadline. Okay, so this team is going to look a little bit weird. Cade Cunningham is the point guard. Jaden Ivey is the shooting guard. Ahmed Thompson, small forward. Isaiah Stewart, power forward. Jalen Duren is the center. Tim Hardaway, 26 minutes at the bench, is hopefully going to win 6th man of the year. I don't know if he is or he's not. Hardenstein, Fontecchio, Gary Trent Jr., and Ron Holland off the bench to round that out. Oh, we actually have more minutes here. Okay, lovely. We can give more minutes to... we'll go 16 to Hardenstein. We'll go 12, 12, maybe 15. We got 2 more minutes. We'll give them to Jalen Duren. Okay, cool. So we are system proficiency is going to be a 3.5 star pace in space. Is it better anywhere else? No, it's not. Now, I just want to make the plans. That's all I want to do. I just want to see what our guy Tim Hardaway can do. Now, obviously, I made fun of Tim Hardaway quite a bit as a Mavericks fan this year. He didn't have the best year, but I do wish him the best. I do actually wish him the best. We're gonna boost his shot tendency way up. We're gonna see what he can do. And then we'll also maybe boost. Who else is here? Hanstein, no, that's fine. Ivy, will boost a little bit too. He can be the second option. And I think that's good. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm going to see you guys at the trade deadline. Do we win our first game? We win our first game. Wow, Tim Hardaway Jr. with 24 points. Cade Cunningham with 41. I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. So we're here at the trade deadline. Conference rank has us at 8th. We're 25 and 26. Detroit basketball is back, baby. So player stats. Let's have a look and see what we have here. So wait, I clicked a button and I always do that. I always mess it up. So points per game, 26 points from Jaden Ivey, from Cade Cunningham. Almost 20 points from Jaden Ivey. 15 points from Tim Hardaway Jr., which is nice to see. Jalen Duren, 14 and 11. Isaiah Stewart, 10 and 6. Ahmed Thompson, 8 and 7. Gary Trent, 6, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so leading the way in assists is Cade Cunningham. Amazing. Cade is just a god. So I don't know what sort of trades we can pull off. I kind of like having Duren. I kind of like having Cade. Jaden Ivey is, playing really well. We maybe can look at the small forward spot. Is there room to trade Ahmed Thompson? Like, I feel bad trading him, but he's going to have some value. If we want to win this year, like, we could go after someone insanely good. I know Ahmed Thompson is insanely good, don't get me wrong. But I feel like maybe there could be someone out there that we could potentially want to, trade for. Wow. That's kind of interesting, not gonna lie. Jalen Johnson's not actually having that good of a year, unfortunately. Keegan Murray, like, these guys could be really cool. But maybe we just stick true with what we have. We don't want to trade Tim Hardaway. That's something I've never thought I was gonna say. Tim Hardaway is part of this rotation, man. He is in depth with this team. He is this team. So maybe we don't make a trade. Which is weird to say, unless we do like Ahmed Thompson and like a Derek Jones Jr. and like as many first round picks. So Josh Giddey is there. Wow, Josh Giddey could be interesting actually. Okay, we're in a win now mood, aren't we? We really want to win now. I think I want to just say stuff it and do that trade. Rob Dillingham's actually quite good, but Bola Coulibaly could be good. I really want to do a Wizards rebuild, guys. Okay, so I guess we're trading for Lauri Markkanen in a win now mood. How does the team look now if we do that? So Markkanen, Ron Holland at the power forward spot. He's having an okay season. I don't hate that. I think I'd rather play I think I'd rather have... That means we can trade Hardenstein. Let's trade Hardenstein. Obviously, this isn't realistic. It's just a crazy turn of events. And then we have Bobby Klintman might have a pretty good sway here, so we can throw in a 2028 pick and then a 2029 pick. It's not gonna load. That's okay. Who can we maybe get here? So Drummond, we don't need a backup center. We don't need a center at all, actually. Kobe White off the bench and Aya Dosunmu could be insane. I don't think I want to do that, though. GG Jackson at the power forward spot. He's not having the greatest year, though. Sarch, Robinson, and Fultz. Rui off the bench. It could be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of these trades are super great. Corey Kispert off the bench. Nah. Not for me. I kind of think... Let's just do this... Let's just do this trade and we can always flip Ayo Dosunmu or whoever's worse out of the two. So... Oops. Let me get back into trades, please. Let me get back into trades, please. Because we already have our shooting guard. Where's Jaden Ivey's there as well. So we don't need Io, unfortunately. And we don't need Marcus Sasser either. We don't have any more first round picks yet. We'll just throw in a couple seconds and see what happens. Surely we get someone. Jared McCain, Paul Reed, Valanciunas, Robert Williams, and Jabari Walker, Dillingham, Casey Wallace, Bol, Jalen Smith. Yeah, none of these guys are really insane. We could just bring in Jalen Johnson. I don't hate that. Zach Edey, Zubac, Pritchard, Porter Jr., Hardenstein. We could bring back Hardenstein and Bobby Klintman, even though we just traded them. Okay, let's just bring in Jalen Johnson off the bench, sure. Okay, so obviously this is completely unrealistic. Jalen Johnson comes in at the starting spot. I think I want to play Duran more. So where did Tim Hardaway's in the reserves, man. Hardaway deserves more respect than that. Let me tell you. So Hardaway is going to get 26 minutes a night. We want to see what Hardaway can do. Kobe White can have... I can't believe I'm doing this, man. Hardaway. There you go. There's your 26 minutes, buddy. Fontecchio has had a pretty average year, so he can be out of the lineup. That's okay. Isaiah Stewart definitely can have more minutes. Gary Trent Jr. Walker Kessler 15, Stewart 15. I feel like this is a giant piss take, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, Ron Holland's gonna miss the lineup, but that's okay. Jalen Johnson can have the rest of the minutes. Okay. This team should be a contending team now. Are we better anywhere else? We are not. Okay. I'm going to see you guys at the end of the year. Hopefully we make the playoffs. This team is, on paper, ridiculously talented. So let's see what happens. Detroit basketball is back, baby. Tyrese Halliburton is your MVP. Rookie of the year goes to Alex Sarr. Sixth man of the year goes to Russell Westbrook. Are you kidding, bro? Tim Hardaway had much better. Much better. Where's Tim Hardaway? Where is he? Tim Hardaway on the Detroit Pistons is your sixth man of the year. 14 points, 1 rebound, not even an assist. Absolutely insane. 35% from 3. Well deserved. Victor Wembanyama, defensive player of the year. Most improved, Jalen Suggs. Jalen Brunson, clutch player of the year. And the Knicks guys get coach and executive of the year. Do we get anyone here on any of these teams? Let's just have a look and see. I can't really see anybody. Oh, Tim Hardaway Jr. here on All NBA First Team. Love to see it. Love to see it. Steph Curry, LeBron James. Yep, cool. Rookie of the year is Tim Hardaway Jr. here. No, he's not. Okay. So moving on, we are the what team are we? We're Detroit. So there we are. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go very far in this. We're gonna drop this down to an 8-man rotation. They want to start Walker Kessler. That's fine. And Isaiah Stewart's back in the lineup. I think we go a 9-man rotation because the reigning MVP and 6-man of the year is not in this lineup, which we need him to be. So Gary Trent Jr., sorry, buddy, you miss out. Jalen Duren had a really good year. I don't know why they want to just throw that away by playing Walker Kessler there, but that's okay. Like, Walker Kessler is a great player. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. Okay, 26 minutes to our guy. 18 minutes. Cool. Everyone here gets lots of minutes. Cade, 38 minutes. I definitely feel like maybe you get 20 and everyone else can get more minutes. Okay, cool. Amazing. I don't know if we're going to beat the 76ers, but we lose and we come up against who are we going to come up against? We lose. Okay, we got eliminated. Tim Hardaway Jr. did not get us to where I thought he would get us. Not going to lie. What happened, guys? What happened? Hardaway Jr. cooked. What are you talking about? 1 for 4 from 3. But no, he did not do that. It wasn't his fault. A Cade Markkanen team would be actually pretty sick though. See, he did better. 2 from 4. Like, it is what it is. Who wins the finals? Let's see. So, I mean, Detroit are going the right way. They signed Cade long term. They have Jalen Duren. They have all these other really talented guys. This is just a massive piss take, obviously, if you can't sense the sarcasm and humor in my voice. And the Celtics go back to back. I think a lot of fans would absolutely hate this, but yeah, I don't think Detroit are actually going to do this. It would be cool to see Detroit a little bit more competitive, but I don't know what they will be. But I mean, this was a quick rebuild. I can do a long-term rebuild if you guys want me to. Let me know down below what else you want to see from me. This was just a bit of a joke video, but I am happy Tim Hardaway has found a home. Like, as a Mavs fan, I was disappointed in his season this year, but I can't deny it. The last few years he was great, and I feel like a couple years ago, if he didn't have that ankle injury against the Clippers in the finals, we may have won that game 7. I'm not saying anything else, but thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day.